Hi everybody, this is Eric. Channel is Ohio Picker, and I give you a rundown of estate sale and garage sales are back. So at least one of them. Turn you around and we'll get going here. Went to an estate sale this morning. Hope to make it a quick in and out and get back home and get some stuff done today. But just happened that the city that the estate sale was in happened to be having their citywide garage sale today, so ended up stopping at a few garage sales, making some detours on the way back home, but a lot of baby clothes and stuff, so there was quite a few drive-bys, got me home not too late. But one of the garage sales was found an old road map, gas station, Western Canada, Chevron dealer, old Speckleware container there, dollar, and these three old metal stackable bins.
Okay, look for the address 561.
I paid $5. That had a lot of stuff there. And we will skip over to the estate sale, which was the plan for today. The first thing, get this off the table and give it the big stuff and get it off of here. Old steel garbage can, made in the USA, S&K Products, Coldwater, USA. This was part of the whole lot that I found. This was a really large estate sale. The company puts out numbers the night before at 6 p.m. So I got on and got lucky, got number 6. When I got there, there were people with number into the 50s and people that did not know that you needed a number, that were gonna get in after all the people that had numbers that weren't too happy, that learned for the first time that go online for this estate sale company and get you a number. But very busy, always very good prices. Like I said, I was number 6. Number 3 was a fellow that I know. I've seen many estate sales. He was in line with his 5-gallon bucket. I was there because there was a real vintage old Craftsman tool filled with old teardrop Craftsman ratchets. I know I'm supposed to be swearing off Craftsman, but fortunately I got for me and trying to keep my role. He was in the door before me, went right directly to the toolbox, opened the drawers, and just blindly dumped everything into his bucket. So he got everything pretty much for the tools without even looking at them. He filled his 5-gallon pail and plus some, and kind of wiped out the whole toolbox. There was another guy, I think he had maybe a number or 2 behind me. He kind of came into the garage, and I kind of was like, yeah, step up there, and he got the best of it, and I really don't need no more stuff. It's mostly Craftsman stuff, I think. And I kind of picked up what was remaining, but I headed down to the basement because I knew there was some stuff there, and most of the stuff kind of come from the basement, but I'll show you what I got. This was in the garage with the tools. I had seen it in the pictures, preview pictures on the shelf, so I grabbed it. Old oiler, no markings, but that garbage can was in the garage. This was in the garage, I grabbed that. Old hatchet, pretty crusty. I'll clean it up if there's any markings on it. I couldn't see any. That I grabbed out of the garage. Old Pyrex measuring two little shot glass Pyrex measuring things. They're always good for mixing up homemade rust remover and so forth. I did grab, like I said, there wasn't much of anything left in the toolbox. Got some Greenfield taps, new in the box. These are quarter 28. Quarter 20. Bunch of miscellaneous ones here. Bigger, 5/8, 18. I don't know. They're like new. They got a little surface rust on them. New, old stock in the package. Little small Craftsman 10-piece bit driver. In case they're grab that. It got overlooked. Stuck in the back of the drawer. He didn't want it, one or the other. Craftsman scratch all. Some old chisels. They're made in USA. Say Tool Steel stamped on them. No other markings. Old chisel to clean up. This is the Bridgeport. Pretty decent shape. Got a chunk out of the handle. Like I said, I was just grabbing what was left. Two Stanleys. Chisels. Screw holder, screwdriver. Looked it up by the patent number, Upton and Brothers. Like patent 1940. Not in bad shape. Not rusted. The handle's a little gooky. I think it'll clean up. Thomas and Betts crimpers. Need cleaned up. But that's what was one other thing. Kmart 4-ton hydraulic jack was in the garage. So that's what was left in the garage there. I headed down to the basement and got the red metal case with a 1/2-inch DeWalt electric drill and a 3/8 Makita electric drill. Nice steel case. I don't usually pick up power tools, but I know that the prices at this particular estate sale company is always driven to clean the place out. It's usually just like a 2-day sale. The prices can't be beat, so I picked it up. Found some old buffing compounds. Craftsman. Kind of neat old box. Most of them are there. The green and the red haven't hardly been touched. The brown and the black are about half gone. But snag that up. Kind of new old stock in the box. 1/4-1/2-inch angle grinder, Sears Craftsman Industrial for the pros. Sears Industrial. I have an angle grinder. Didn't know I needed another one, but yeah, this is basically new old stock in the box. So I grabbed that down in the basement because had nobody been down in the basement yet, I don't think. I got this new old stock in the box Ryobi detail sander. It hadn't even been taken out of the box. Got some extra things there. I didn't have a detail sander like that. So I grabbed both of them. And WD-40. Can never have too much of that. So all that and the garbage can, $40. I didn't think that was too terrible. Put it in the comments what you think. Was it too much, too little? Wish I would have got there a little earlier, but or I wish I got there early enough. Number 6 was a pretty good number. Wish I would have been number 3. Put it that way. Number 3's always been my lucky number. But saved me a bunch of money and a bunch of space in my garage, I guess. But yeah, that's what I got at the estate sale today. And there's one other estate sale that was a Friday evening. Started late, stopped on my way home. It's like a 4-day estate sale. Most everything was priced really high. This was one thing I found that wasn't priced high. Was just a ton of stuff at this estate sale. Person was a collector, so there's a lot of vintage, you name it. Everything besides tools, glass and records and toys and all the things people like to collect. But this was $4. I don't know if you can see that, but I had to look this up because I had never heard of them. Giller Tool Company. And whole toolbox, Giller Tool Company. Had a little handful of tools still in it. No name tap driver. Little square drive, whatever you call that. Masonry bit, I think. This is Chicago Spec Manufacturing Company, Basin Wrench. Miscellaneous end mill. And a Durochrome 262 made in the USA pipe cutter, tubing cutter. Yeah, that was it. Giller Tool Company. That's the only reason that I picked it up. And that was what I got this weekend. So, thanks for watching. Click and subscribe if you would. I would appreciate it. And I will see you next time.